Welcome to another Classics But Not Masterpieces episode, and this time we are featuring the jazz fusion album Offramp by the Metheny Group. Here we cover how this album could have been even greater even though it's a classic. It's 1982 and Metheny has a new album as he introduces a new instrument to jazz. Offramp is a jazz fusion album that features Metheny on guitars, Lyle Mays on pianos, Danny Gottlieb on drums, Steve Rodby on basses, and Naná Vasconcelos on percussion. Offramp is the third album by the Metheny Group. The album starts off with the mysterious Barcarolle, then the iconic Are You Coming With Me, and then Olé. Then side 2 has 18, the title track, Offramp, where Metheny pays homage to Ornette Coleman, then James, and the album concludes with The Bat 2. This is the second version of The Bat 2 that was also originally recorded from Metheny's 80 to 81 album the previous year. Now the album is already a classic as it won a Grammy, but there is one piece that Metheny and Mays recorded and released before that ended up on an earlier album that would have made Offramp a masterpiece. The previous year, Metheny, Lyle Mays released As Falls Wichita, So Falls Wichita Falls in 1981 on their album. They recorded it with percussionist Vasconcelos. For me, if the title track, As Falls Wichita, So Falls Wichita Falls, would have been on this album, then it would have been a masterpiece. The following year, we do get a 16-minute As Falls Wichita, So Falls Wichita Falls on the double live album of the Metheny Group in 1983 called Travels. That would be another amazing album by the group, but it would have been a masterpiece if this track were included on the Offramp album in place of The Bat 2 if there were more space for it on the album. As far as the music goes, Offramp is a fusion of jazz, Brazilian, and electronic textures. Metheny introduces his guitar synthesizer that resembles the sound of a trumpet. Mays complements Metheny well in compositions and structure of the group's music. This is Rodby's debut with the group on bass, and he does a fine job. Vasconcelos provides the Brazilian influence, and for me, he's the unsung hero in that his ingredient forced the change in the group's sound. Offramp remains a classic and put Metheny on a map as a jazz star. This is Flame Sky. See you on the next one.